Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Perisno 0.6. Now, when we left off, we were speaking to King Ingveld about the task that we completed, about taking out those rebel Huskarls, and we were successful in that endeavor, albeit taking very, very many casualties, and that was rather unexpected and quite irritating, but we have started to rejuvenate our army. I have a bunch of recruits in our army, and they are receiving our training very well. But as you can see here, we have Atheling Majli wishing us to arrive at Radagir Castle as soon as possible. So, I think we all know what that means, do we not? So let's head on to Radagir Castle. Unfortunately, I am leaving Arndal a little bit weakened because I did take out some of the recruits from the garrison there. As you can see here, we've already got 36 more Landis here, and we can probably go for 25 Drengars as well, which is very nice. Now, I'm hoping that the Machiavellian vassal I saw just a moment ago is not going to be... Really? Ah. Okay. This is going to be quite a good test for the newly recruited units. So, let us charge our enemy here. This is going to be rather amusing. I was not expecting to do any fights on our potential wedding day here. Well, whatever the case, I think we are okay. We do have a very even amount of units on the battlefield in comparison to our opponents, so I think we should be fine. As they are slave rebels, they do have gladiators, which is the only unit I think, in my opinion, is going to deal any damage to us, and the rest of them, not so much. I think maybe the trained slaves, then I think maybe they're probably going to do a pretty reasonable amount, but we do have so many amazing archers that I don't believe we're going to have any issues. But wait. Oh, wow, these are actually considered archers? The Londiers? Oh my goodness, that is probably not great, is it? No. Okay, we're just going to charge in all of our units here. I'm going to try to separate the... Wow, okay. No, my horse is lame, I do believe. This is probably not going to help us out too much, is it? No! Don't get taken out. Come on, Scout. Oh my horse is lame. That is not good. I think I probably want to get off it. It's probably a little bit too slow for my liking, and probably going to give us more trouble than it's worth, to be honest. So let's just head in here and deal as much damage as we can versus these fellows. Oh yes. Or maybe not. Okay, yeah, come on. Take out that veteran slave right there. Yeah, that's what you get. Hit my shield with your crossbow bolt. Oh, yeah. Okay, now we do have another batch of units coming in here. Now, I'm really quite disappointed that those Londiers are tagged as archers. I had no idea that that was the case, but nevertheless, I suppose what they can do is they can act as bodyguards for our archers just in case they are charged or flanked by something, but it does not look very likely that that is going to happen anytime soon. As you can probably see here, we are now running down the regular tier slaves, which is probably not very good, I have to admit. I was hoping just to take out the veterans and then have the rest run away, because, I mean, they're just trying to fight for freedom, aren't they? Don't really want to take all of them out. I suppose the trained slaves and the veteran ones, they can probably get taken down because they're too bitter to be converted to our side. But nevertheless, we will just have to vanquish all of them and do our very best in the meantime. Unfortunately, we are losing quite a few of our rather pristine units, but I suppose that is the cost of doing battle here. I was not expecting to actually have these guys attack us, to be honest. I was really hoping that we'd just be able to head on over to our wedding site, and that would be it. That would be rather nice, I must admit. Now, let's just take out these guys as best we can. Now, Marcus is doing an incredible job as per usual. Let's... Whoa, okay, never mind. Apparently, one of our Valahir archers has his back. Very nice to see some teamwork going on here. But that is it. Victory has been attained. There is one last Machiavellian crossbowman to eliminate, and I'm sure he will be taken out post-haste. Oh, look at Shijin. He's just totally stalking that fellow. Oh my goodness. Get him, Shijin! I cannot believe that your athletic skill is not allowing you to catch up to this guy. Come on! Take him down! And there's also a Divine Atheling behind him as well. Oh my goodness, this one guy is a trooper. I want to recruit him. Oh, there we go, he actually escaped. Wow, that's impressive. Shijin? Oh, you're not Shijin, you're a Zann Kamikaze warrior. Well, no wonder you couldn't catch up to him. Where is Shijin? I have no idea where he is, but nevertheless... Oh, he was wounded. Oh, okay, so... That's his excuse, is it? We'll have to see him later about that. Okay, so we took out 222 of the enemy's units. We gained a reasonable amount of renown and pretty nice boost in morale as well. Am I going to take these glory-seeking men? I suppose we will, just because we can put them in the garrison now. And should we take some prisoners as well? I think we may as well do that, just in case we come across a ransom broker too. So let's take as much loot as we can. Unfortunately, as you can see, I did stock up on some food, and by some I mean a huge amount, because we were having issues with morale, and I was hoping that a little bit of variety in our foodstuffs would make a huge difference in that department. So here we have some wolf knights. They don't have any prisoners, so I don't think we will be attacking them anytime soon. There's a lot of slave rebels in this area, and they're all wanting to attack us. This is not very nice of them, is it? Well, as you see, Lord Jormungand and Lord Volkard were both taken prisoner by the Valahir clan. We do seem to be sweeping over the land rather nicely, I must admit. Now let's just level up some of our units here. We can get some more Zhengars and some sword maidens, and let's get some slave drivers as well, and 3 hardened warriors as well. Not bad. So the Landiers, we need to change those to infantry, but do bear in mind that if we had them on infantry in that particular bout, they probably would have died, and we wouldn't have had a chance to level them up. So, in some ways, it's actually pretty good that they stayed back, but in others, of course, I would prefer to do it the other way. But here we go, let's join the feast. Or are we? I suppose we will speak to our lady? Or do we visit the lady through the other menu? In a short while we shall be married. However, I should point out that in the future... Yes, of course, thank you. So do I need to visit Lady Ella like this? Instead of the other way? Because he did say to go to Radagir Castle, did he not? Did I read that wrong? Interesting. Maybe he... Oh, wait a minute. He hasn't arrived yet, has he? No, he hasn't arrived yet. I moved a little bit too fast, so let's wait here for some time. And... Oh, what's this? Oh, he's back. Did we defeat him before? I believe we did. A messenger rides up to you and tells you that a group of foreign invaders, under someone called King Rafklazan, has landed on the shores of Perisno by accident. Ah, so he's returned to the fray, has he? Well, we will deal with him in the manners we know. So let's see, he still has not arrived. Interesting. Okay, well, I suppose in the meantime, we shall be leveling up Kara's power strike skill. She has become a rather deadly warrior since we gave her this. The Assassin's Sword. Absolutely excellent gear, I have to admit. And I think I'm actually going to be giving her this. Yeah, I think that is actually pretty good because it has less weight, it has more armor, and it's just generally better. And I think I might give her this as well, because she is just going to be looking like an absolute beast now. And I think we could give her these gloves as well. Next battle, Kara, we need you to get a huge amount of kills. And did I just call her Ymira? I'm not too sure on that. But if I did, I apologize, Kara. You just look quite similar. Okay, so let's see. Does everyone have good armor on? I think Dehosen could probably use new armor. Perhaps. Or Alindel. Dehosen or Alindel? Let's just take a look here. He's using Assassin's armor, which is pretty reasonable. Not as good as this, but so I suppose we'll just swap it over. And what is Alindel wearing? I think he's got some pretty good stuff. Oh, wow, not as good. Okay, so we'll give him the Assassin's Armor, I suppose. You can't use it. You don't have 9 in strength, I suppose. Yeah, that's probably the reason. Okay, well, that's why he's wearing that then, I suppose. Okay, so, without further ado, I'm going to wait here for some time, and we'll see when Atheling Najli turns up for us to marry Lady Ella. Okay, so I have travelled all the way from Radagir Castle to Alnar Castle because the wife of Atheling Najli was stationed at Radegir Castle, and I decided to ask her where he is. And he's at Alnar Castle. Now, I have no idea whether this is bugged, but the message that states, "Oh, your wedding is now ready at Radegir Castle, and your presence is expected immediately." Now, that has popped up 3 times already, so I'm unsure whether it is bugged or not. As you can see here, we look forward to the wedding as soon as we can gather all together for the feast. We will, of course, need to wait until the realm is no longer on campaign. Aha! There we go. Okay, so that is what we need to do. I see. Okay, so I suppose we're going to head over to Freising, and we'll see what we can do about getting a couple more units in our party here. Now, I did remove quite a few because we were having a little bit of morale trouble. But once we head back to Freising, and maybe even Volderberg as well, we'll see about that. But yes, I think we can probably get some pretty good units from there, and then we'll be able to do some damage to the Machiavellians once again. So let us move in here, thank you very much. Now, who do we want to get? I think we want to get quite a few Drengars if we can. Unfortunately, most of the units in here are not exactly the highest ranking, so it's going to be a little tricky, but I'll take 94 of these guys, and then we'll wait here for some time. I will be cutting away from this, of course, and I will level these guys up with our trainer skill as fast as I can. And look at that. Yet again, he is telling us that, but we are still on campaign, I think, as far as I'm aware, against Machiavellia. Let's take a look here. The Valahir clan is at war against Machiavellia, and we are on campaign, technically. So, yeah, until that conflict has completed, we all just have to do as much damage as we can. Okay, so this is rather curious, is it not? As soon as I was making my way towards 2 Machiavellian vassals that were attacking one of our vassals themselves, one of the Valahir clan vassals, of course, we have made peace. Machiavellia and the Valahir clan have made peace, and Machiavellia has now declared war against the Zann dynasty. So as you see here, this is what I was heading towards. These vassals were doing battle with one fellow. They were all piling on against him. And unfortunately, it appears that we have now made peace against Machiavellia. So we are in peacetime, but that means that we can, of course, marry Lady Ella now, which is even better. So I suppose we can head on towards them. But goodness me, I was really looking forward to actually dealing some damage versus those guys, but there it is. I do have a pretty reasonable army now as well, 152 units, and oh, that was close. Almost went into Nibor Hood there. Now, those guys, I think we probably could have done quite a bit of damage to them, but I really just want to get over to... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. I need to do battle with these guys. They have some prison guards. I absolutely love those units. Now, let's see if we can actually get this to work out quite nicely here. Let's try to charge everyone in here. Take these guys out as quickly as I can. And, yeah, maybe we should do battle with Nibor Hood? Not too sure at the moment. I know that if you do take his honor guards prisoner, then you have a very good likelihood of getting a large amount of money from selling them to the ransom broker. So maybe we will do that. Maybe. I'm not too sure just yet. I'd like to just get these prison guards... Really? Are you serious? Prison guards first? But really? Come on. How dare you do so much damage? 61 damage? I'm wearing excellent armor. 61 damage. Wow. Okay, that's impressive. I have to admit. I have to give them props for that, at least. Wow. Okay, please don't get me taken out. Oh, no. No! Don't get killed. I am still on a lame horse. I have neglected to unequip it so that wound treatment will actually help it become healthy again. I should have done that, most likely. That would have been a good idea, I think. Okay, come on. Let's take out... yes. Let's try and take him out, and then Dietrich comes along and does the job for us. Well, thank you very much. Making me look like a complete fool? Well, I suppose that's not too difficult, is it? Yes. Oh, and that fellow escaped. There we have it. And we didn't lose any units, unfortunately, so we're going to have to lose some of these Drengars. 21 of those guys for 22 prison guards. I think that's quite a good trade. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 17. Oh yes, trade those. There we go. I love prison guards, as you could probably tell from the other series that we did, or was it this series? I'm not too sure. But I believe in 0.5 or 0.6, we had a whole band of prison guards because we were able to rescue them from such a party as this. And those guards were excellent. I absolutely loved them. They were really, really good. They stayed alive for a really long time until I made a fatal error in one of the quests that we were doing at the time. And that, of course, cost us those prison guards. So, let's head over to Radegir Castle. We are no longer at war, so we will be able to participate in this, I hope. So, let's see. Now, I'm just going to wait here for some time. There we go. Let us now join the feast. Okay. Oh, I think they're here. I think they are here. Oh, yes, it's working. Oh. Oh, Lady Tuan. Okay. So, let's see. General Hero. Aha, hello. So, let's see. Can I not do it yet? Oh, no. Really? Wait, who is this? Wow. Okay. Hello. Who are you? Daughter to Atheling Alagar. Sister... Oh, I see. She is a defector. I see. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Well, as I say, it appears that Atheling Najli is not here yet, and it appears that I'm only able to do it when he has arrived, unless it is bugged, and in that case, I will not have anything to do here. But I will be waiting for some time. I will wait for another 3 in-game days, because as you can see, we are losing a couple of units due to morale, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, so I have a little bit of disappointing news. As you see here, the feast is currently going on, and he is actually spamming it. So, for example, as soon as these vassals from the Valahir clan leave the premises, Atheling Najli then proclaims that there is another feast going on, and then they return. So there's an infinite loop going on here, unfortunately enough. It appears, at least, to be infinite. And I've attempted to join the Lord's Hall many, many times. And, as you see, it does not appear that we can do anything else apart from this. And Lady Ella is saying the exact same thing. So, I can only assume that we are not... Ooh, is that him? Is that Atheling Najli? No, that's Thorbjorn, I believe. Okay, well, yes, Najli has not arrived. Oh! Is that him? Oh, we might actually have luck. As soon as I... Oh, yes! There we go. We have luck. Thank you very much, viewers. It appears that your power has incited Najli's arrival here. So that is excellent. Very nice indeed. Thank you very much for that. Now we're going to be heading in. And we're going to be speaking to him, and we will hopefully get to the wedding on the way. Let's do it. Where are you, you late arrival? Where is he? There he is. Yes, let us do that. My husband, I hereby pledge to be your wife, to stand with you in good times and bad. May the heavens smile upon us and bless us with children, livestock, and land. I pledge the same. Let us be husband and wife. I now declare you and Lady Ella to be husband and wife. Go now to the chamber prepared for you, and we shall make arrangements for your bride to join you in your hall in Volderberg. And here we have the official ceremony, a very grand gesture indeed. I have no idea who any of these people are, but isn't that the way with weddings? And we are, obviously, going to be marrying Lady Ella in just a few short moments. And then Scout will be a very happy man, and he's looking, he's looking quite dour at the moment, but yes, there we are. That is rather nice, isn't it? And that fellow's not wearing a shirt. Do you see that guy on the left there? What's he doing? There's also a guy by the door as well, but I suppose they do things a little bit differently in Perisno and Calradia. They have a more informal dress code, shall we say, yes. Okay, well, there it is. We have been wed to, yes, you see the banner of your father-in-law. Atheling Najli. Aha, he's going to give me a hard time now, isn't he? Okay, well, there it is. A successful marriage. Well, we have yet to see that, but a successful wedding at least. So, I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.